That's Riverside Park. This apartment was built in 1907. The interior's been completely restored. We've got insane views, but my favorite feature is that pretty much everything in here makes music in some way. Here we are, Upper West Side, and look at how close the apartment is. We're a block from the train. Here's where we are, the 110 stop. Not a bad train when it runs. And next to the subway, we've got a full West Side Market right here. And the bus, very convenient. How's it going, man? Thank you for watching. Take care. Nice, there's an H Mart here. America's #1 Asian mart. Then we got your little coffee cart right here. Prices are 10 times better than Starbucks. And the coffee probably is too. By the way, this is Broadway. This is where all these little stores and shops are located. And this is 1 block east of the apartment, so everything you need is right here. And if you need to complain about your terrible internet service, that's where Spectrum is. Worst internet in the city. Then we got a deli that'll sell you some crazy looking pictures. I think this is a tea place. And I think this place might have a working bathroom. Can't imagine why any other reason people would go in there. They don't have coffee, they have water. Hot pot restaurant. Whoa, and you see this line of people right over here? Absolute bagels. They aren't standing here for no reason. These are absolutely delicious. Judicious. I'd go in and get one, but I think this line is gonna last until I no longer feel like having a bagel. Next to the bagels, you can get some more vegetables. You can get some ripe red peppers and some of these unripe yellow peppers. Leave them out long enough, they'll turn red. That's when they're the best to eat. And they have a pretty good selection of flowers. If you're gonna sell Upper West Side flowers, they better be halfway decent. Hopefully we don't need that laundromat, but it's near the apartment. And this is one sick looking illegal moped. I bet it goes way faster than it's supposed to. A little engine right here in the back. Headlights look totally dope. Here's a little coffee place. Oh man, you could eat all of your meals right here. And they have dessert. You'll have the body no one wants, but the emotional satisfaction of needing nothing else to munch on. Caillou Ramen, I guess it's a ramen place. I'm going back to Japan in a couple months. This is takoyaki. It will change your life. The fried chicken's called karage. A lot of restaurants on this section of Broadway, and that's a good thing. You don't have to go downtown to have fun. There's this unfair myth that if you live uptown, you're missing something. But with all the little cake shops over here, I feel like this is where everyone should be. And of course they have coffee. Then we got a pet shop, local tailor. And if you don't like the restaurant scene, check out the taco truck scene. Faded menu, cash only, CVS. Does anyone care? Whoa, and then we got a little outdoor bookstore. Look at that, a little Star Wars action right there. If you eat at the restaurants here too often, maybe you should consider buying this book. Then over here we got a little bowl place and a place where you can buy fake burritos. Those burritos have so much liquid in them, you bite into it and it's like an ocean just pours out the bottom. Ugh. Five Guys, that's a better option. And soon there will be salad. And then we got an art gallery selling you stereotypical apartment artwork. I'm not hating, I'm just saying. I'm sure it's expensive. Then over here on the corner we got local pizza. Whoa, and there's even a Panda Express. I had Panda Express yesterday and I wish I was still eating it right now. That was awesome. You made my video better. How long has this place been here?
45 years.
45 years.
So
awesome.
You're taping it right now.
Of course.
I like that.
But you're a natural on camera.
I am.
You're a celebrity.
I love talking on camera. I am a celebrity.
What's the #1 thing people order here?
#1 thing, it's the hummus babaganoush tapuli. We are specialized in it. We're Lebanese.
That's so funny. He's a subscriber. Are you a subscriber? Riverside Park. You can see people walking around down there. There's like 2 sections to it. We've got the elevated upper level here, which is closer to the street. There's a playground. Our building is right on the other side of that tree. It's like having a backyard. No one is sitting on any of the benches. Probably because this one is in direct sunlight. But this whole thing is like a gigantic nature walk full of 1,000-year-old trees. And instead of pigeons, look, that is a robin. Great place for exercise, bike rides, wash your SUV, and you can even sit right here and worry about things that are outside of your control, like the price of today's apartment. And look at how cool this is. We have this awesome path which leads us straight up over to where the building is. It's like going on a hike every day. But look at this place. Oh man, that is absolutely gorgeous. This is gonna be like living in a pre-war palace. Hey,
Hi.
shoes
Come on in.
off?
Yeah, shoes off, please.
What's it cost? I'm afraid to ask.
$2,995,000. This is a gut renovated mint apartment. The expert design, the beautiful high ceilings. It's over 1,700 square feet on the interior. You've got 2 bedrooms over here and a 3rd bedroom here and 2 full baths.
How old is this building?
It was built in 1907. It's from like the Italian Renaissance influence. It's called the Henrik Hudson.
And this is the building right here. That's sweet. Do people live up in there or no?
They cannot.
They cannot, okay. I was gonna say, let's see that apartment. And this is the internal structure of the building. Look at that, man. I bet you all the apartments are so different.
There's 146 units, but of course there's been combinations over the years. This is a published book called Luxury Apartment Houses of Manhattan. 380 Riverside Drive made the cover.
That's like something out of a magazine, which this is. And that's how they were building it. Look at that, all that crazy scaffolding. I wonder how long it took. Did you lie to me? Is this another bedroom? Wow, that's a great closet.
It is. It could actually be a storage unit in it.
This is overwhelming. And there's more. Oh, cool. This is like the game corner. Toner. That's a game in and of itself. Hoping it works on the model printer you own. I didn't realize these closets were gonna be so big. A secret closet. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the breakers. And look at this, once they're closed, you don't even know they're there. It literally goes back to just being a foyer. Shoes, umbrellas, coats. Am I doing it right? I don't think I'm doing it right. Do you know what kind of drum this is? A practice drum?
Maybe so.
And what language is this? This isn't English. How do you know what to do? Oh, there's something in this. A whole basket of instruments for your friends like me who don't know how to play anything. Here's a floor plan. So the foyer is where we just were. This particular room, 17.8 by 12.6.
It's a musician's professional studio. It's a personal studio custom built. It's soundproofed. You can see these beautiful soundproof, what would you call that?
Tiles?
I think it's a gorgeous bedroom though. If this wasn't used in this way, look at the views. You could put 2 beds in here.
If you're a musician, this is probably some sort of dream, but to me, this is nightmarishly complex. If you turn any of those knobs, everything's gonna go haywire. There's a reverb processor. This almost looks like a little tape player. I think that's for a VCR, probably not. And look, they have real headphones, not that Beats by Dr. Dre or those Apple headphones. And look at all these speakers. I bet it gets loud in here. Now the view here is facing west and the street, but it's incredibly quiet. And that's because this is the kind of street that cars just don't seem to drive on. Probably have your bed in this area, and instead of guitars and a xylophone, you could have an exciting dresser and a TV. And obviously, if there's all these desks in here now, you could get a work from home, no problem. This living room is so big that it's actually 2 living rooms in the exact same space. 20 feet, 7 inches by 24 feet, 6 inches. And this hangout area by itself is more common space than most apartments in this price range offer. Massive couch, big TV, the chair of authority, and the chair of punishment. If you're in trouble, you sit here because it makes you like sit straight up, and whoever's upset with you, they're over here. And if you're bad enough, whoever's upset with you could force you to play Scrabble. I could see what's going on in New Jersey. And to be honest with you, I wish I hadn't. But this is the other half of the living room. What an awesome dining space this is. How many people can sit here? Is this a 6-person?
Definitely 6, maybe 8.
Love the chandelier. That's a super nice touch. It's not from Home Depot, is it?
Certainly not from Home Depot.
I also love how they got this massive bookshelf over here. Blue couch, lots and lots of reading materials. The great thing about this is after you move in, whatever furniture you have is definitely gonna fit. This is not a small place, no way. There's a secret room. We're now in a glass box. You can tell this is an expensive shower because of how high up that goes, and because the shower head is like 3 of the shower heads in my apartment. And best of all, we have the wand that's shaped like a phone. You can imagine that you're important while you clean behind your ear. Soap shelf. And look at how small this room is. It's kind of hard to imagine they fit an entire full bath in here without it feeling cramped or claustrophobic. This mirror, look at this. This is actually storage. That's incredible. Water pressure in here is solid. Several places to put things underneath the sink. And that's in the perfect place because right over here we have the kitchen. Now, even though I can't cook, I think this kitchen is the coolest room in the apartment, besides the recording room, which I might have already said is the coolest room in the apartment.
Look at this gorgeous.
I know. Look at that.
There we go.
Look at that. Slides out.
Beautiful.
Oh man, it's gonna suck me out of the apartment. This kitchen is just so not what you'd expect in a New York apartment.
And you've got this washer and
Oh,
dryer.
right there.
Very convenient. But this is like an original pole.
Oh, that's original.
They did not put that in.
It's holding us up right now. Don't remove it. The fridge is an absolute monster. Oh, that's heavy. It's actually full of steaks and ice. Snacks? Look at that. Oh, these are way too healthy for me. Plates. And then this corner over here makes it feel like a country home. Look at that. The cute little cups that kind of sit up here in the cupboard. That's so nice. Then we got plenty of counter space. It's a kitchen you can actually use. Water pressure. This thing is cool, man. A little sink sprayer with a nozzle. Then over here, we got the cutting boards. That's nice. This thing, I don't know what it does. And then we have the bread knife, which is next to the bread. There's also a lot of light coming in here. We've got this interior view. You can see how cool the building you live in is. What a great reminder. It's nice and modern inside, and it's super cool outside. And we have a dishwasher. It's here as well. You've also got plenty of counter space. You could clutter this up with even more appliances than what we see here. And I love this angle. It just gives you more room to work with. It kind of flows into the rest of the apartment. More secret storage out here in the hallway. And this is the hallway where we will find both bedrooms and the last bathroom. Wow, that's a big tub. Definitely not regulation size for New York. Can you imagine? You fill that with bubbles, have bubble bath. The sink's also nice and deep. I got confused by the knobs earlier because I didn't know which way they turned, and I turned them both on and then I turned them off the wrong way, but now I think I've got it. This is also a medicine cabinet. Everything in here is just so big. And it could be that whoever's selling this is a giant of a person. Look at how high that doorway is. Were people taller 100 years ago? Bathroom view, it's pretty good, very bright. Definitely the bathroom everybody would want across from their bedroom. This bedroom's awesome. It's so big and it's so simple at the exact same time. King bed, but it doesn't feel like one. And the corner desk, this is like a work of art. Look at that. Seashells, vases, vases. This is so cool. The world's smallest chair. And if you're like me and you can't afford this place and you just want to look at this and admire it and think about how it might fit in your current apartment, which has the same size corner, you can do that. We've actually got 2 sets of views here. They both face the same direction, but in different ways. So you're gonna get that evening sun and an eastward sun as well. Look down there, the street's not any louder on this corner. Quietest corner in New York. There's also plenty of room for dressers and your Peloton footwear. And of course, there's also a massive amount of closet space in this room. That is fantastic. You got the double rows, 2 spots to hang stuff, suitcase where it belongs, and a mirror to make sure you don't look like me when you leave the house. Wear one of the suits instead. Doors are also partially magnetic. You see how they kind of pull close. And over here by the window, we got this beautiful old school looking heater. And I like how they kept the original sliding wooden windows. That's really nice.
These are actually brand new windows through the whole apartment. It's a landmark building, so they basically mimic what the old windows would look like.
But you have to wear the headphones. I've never done this before. Oh, it's loud. Now I get it. They make different noises when you wear the headphones, and it's probably controlled by this drum thingamajigger. And for the smaller of the 2 bedrooms in here, look, it's a corner unit. We got the double view. Got ourselves a little desk in the corner. All the grates on the stage. How's the storage? Oh, look at that. Even this room, they didn't skimp out. We've got a full bed, but obviously there's room for more. A desk if you don't play the drums. Another bright bedroom, flawless. And you only need this ring light if your goal is to become TikTok famous and it's the evening, because this place gets a lot of natural light. Shout out to Maggie for letting us see this place. Contact her if you've got questions. Her info's right here. See you in the next video.